Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So, how all are you doing? Hope everything is running smooth on your part. Today we are going to discuss about the past perfect tense. Okay, we have already discussed about the simple past tense and past continuous tense. Whosoever is new to my channel, they can go to the playlist and watch the videos. Okay, I'll give the link in the description as well. So, without wasting any time, let's begin. Students, past perfect tense. That means we can say it is past of past. You might be thinking, how? See, if there are two actions, those have happened in the past, okay? And one action happened after another. So in that case, if we need to talk about those two actions, then one of those actions would be simple past tense and the action that had happened before the first action should be in past perfect tense. Okay, not to worry, we are going to discuss some examples through which you will understand how to use the past perfect tense. Before that, let us first discuss about the formation of the past perfect tense. That means the formation of the main verb and what should be the helping verb that we need to use. Okay, so as we have already discussed in our present perfect tense video that the helping verbs those are used in present perfect tense are has and have. But in past perfect tense, the only helping verb that we need to use is had. Had is nothing but the past form of has and have. So this is the only helping verb we need to use. And as we have already discussed, in case of perfect tense, the main verb should be in its V3 form or past participle form. Past participle form. Or we can say verb 3 form, V3. Okay, for example, go, went, gone. See, go is V1, went, simple past tense V2 and gone is the V3 or past participle form of go. So, in case of past perfect tense, we are going to use the verb form 3, that is past participle form. And the only helping verb that is to be used is had. Now, we are going to discuss some examples by which you can understand the formation of the main verb and how the helping verb to be used. We will discuss the three forms of the sentence, the affirmative, negative and interrogative form, so that you can understand in a better way. Okay? Students, here I have an affirmative sentence, I had won the match. I have already told you that the helping verb to be used is had. So here we have used the helping verb had. Won is the V3 of win. Okay, win is the V1. Win, won, won. First form of the verb that is V1 is win, which is used in simple present and simple future tense. So the V3 or the past participle form of the verb win is won. So I had won the match. Okay, fine. Now in the negative form, we have already discussed that we need to put not after the helping verb. I had not won the match. And in case of interrogative sentence, we need to bring the helping verb at front. So had I won the match. So in this way, we transform the affirmative sentence I had won the match into its negative and interrogative form. Now let us take another example. Okay, students, here we have another affirmative sentence, that is they had finished the work well in time. So here also you can see that we have used the helping verb had along with the V3 form of the verb finish. So finish is the V1 form and it is the V3 form. Finished, finish, finished and finished. So finished is the V3 form of the verb finish. So they had finished the work well in time. Now you should understand this, that finished, it is also the V2 form of the verb finish. So how to recognize the tense? We can recognize the tense with the help of the helping verb. So helping verb plays a big role in recognizing the tense. After seeing that had is used as the helping verb, we can confirm that this is in past perfect tense, not in simple past tense. Otherwise, if I look into the formation of the main verb, that is finished, it is used in the V2 or the simple past tense as well. So we cannot say whether the tense is in simple past tense or past perfect tense only by seeing the main verb. We need to go for the helping verb as well. After seeing the helping verb, we can confirm that whether the sentence is in simple past tense or past perfect tense. Okay? So it is in the affirmative form. They had finished the work well in time. In negative, we just need to put not after the helping verb. Had not finished the work well in time. And in case of interrogative sentence, we need to bring the helping verb at front. Had they finished the work well in time. Now we are going to discuss about an important part of past perfect tense, that is, has and have are used in present perfect tense and had is the past form of has and have. So had can also be used as did, have. So if a sentence is in its affirmative form, for example, they had managed to overcome the difficulties. Okay, they had managed to overcome the difficulties. By looking at the main verb and the helping verb, we confirm that it is in its past perfect tense. So, they had managed to overcome the difficulties. In case of negative form, we can write they did not have managed to overcome the difficulties. Why? Because had is nothing but the past form of has and have. So had is did have. So we can put not after did and use have afterwards to form the negative sentence. They did not have managed to overcome the difficulties. Same way we can form the interrogative sentence as did they have managed to overcome the difficulties? Okay, so what we have done here, we have just brought the helping verb, that is in this case did, because we are going for the other case. So did they have managed to overcome the difficulties? This is the interrogative sentence that we can form out of the affirmative sentence, they had managed to overcome the difficulties. So in two ways we can form the negative and interrogative sentence, that is In case of negative, we can write they had not managed to overcome the difficulties, or they did not have managed to overcome the difficulties. Same way, in case of interrogative sentence, we can write had they managed to overcome the difficulties, or we can also write did they have managed to overcome the difficulties. So in two ways we can form the negative and interrogative form of any affirmative sentence, that is in past perfect tense. Hope you understand. Students, now we are going to discuss where to use past perfect tense. Okay. See, past perfect, you can remember like this. Past perfect is nothing but past of past. You might be thinking, sir, what is past of past? Yes. Past of past means when we have two actions, those did not happen simultaneously in the past. So, one action had happened first, then the other action had happened. In that case, first action is the past of second action. For example, if I write, I had finished my lunch before he arrived. Students, you can clearly see that there are two main verbs, finished and arrived. But one is in its simple past tense, arrived, because it doesn't have any helping verb before that. And the other main verb, finished, is in its past perfect tense, before we have used had before that. Now you just go through the sentence. I had finished my lunch before he arrived. That means before shows that this action had already completed before the action, that is arrived. Before the arrival of my friend, I had already finished my lunch. So finished is in past of past. That means in past tense or simple past tense is arrived. This is also past. But past of past. Before this action happened, another action had already been happened. That is finished. So finished is past of past. Arrived is simple past, but finished is past of past. That means that had happened before this happened. So finished is in its past of past or past perfect tense. So this should be kept in your mind, and it will help you to recognize the tense and to form the different forms of the main verb while you are writing anything or while you are going to say anything. Okay. So this is to be clear in your mind. Okay. Now we will discuss some more examples to understand it in a better way. Okay. Students, let us now discuss these three sentences. Okay. First sentence, the thieves had already left before we reached home. Just try to understand. Thieves had already left. Okay. Had left. That means left is in its past perfect form or past participle form. Reached is in its simple past form. So, what is the case over here? The thieves had already left before we reached. Before this action happened, another action had already happened. So, the first action that had happened is had left. So, it is in its past perfect tense. Second action, after the completion of the first action. Okay, this is the second action, this is the first action. So the first action that had happened in past is in its past perfect tense, and the second action that happened in past is in its simple past form. So the thieves had already left before we reached home. Someone had spoken to the principal about the matter before we called him. Before we called, that means before we called, Another action had happened that someone had spoken. Before we called another person, someone, he had spoken to the principal. So, speak is in its past participle or V3 form and the tense should be past perfect. So, had spoken to the principal about the matter before we called him. Okay, this is the first action. So, it is in its past perfect tense. This is the second action after the completion of the first action. So, it should be in its simple past tense. Rahul told me that he had won the first prize. Again, Rahul told me. Told is in its simple past form, but had won. In this case, win is in its past participle form along with the helping verb had. So it is past perfect tense. Why? Rahul told me that he had won. So Rahul told me about his winning. Winning anything. Winning the first prize. Okay. So that win, that action had happened before this action. After winning, he told me. So winning is the first action and telling me is the second action. So the first action is in its V3 form along with the helping verb had. That means it is in its past perfect tense. And the second action which had happened after the completion of the first action is in its simple past form. Hope you understand. Students, today we have discussed about the past perfect tense. I hope you have understood everything clearly. If not, please watch the video again. And if you have some doubts, please mail me on the mail ID that is given on your screen. Those who are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so keep learning new things, keep revising and enjoy your life. And most importantly, never worry much and keep smiling.